Is translation going on? Everything is fine? Excellent, thank you. First of all, I would like to take advantage of the fact that you are with us. And at the beginning of the conversation, I want to convey to you the very best wishes to our friend, President of the People's Republic of China, Comrade Xi Jinping. We know that very important domestic political events have taken place in China, which, of course, contribute to the strengthening of the country. This creates conditions for its progressive development in accordance with the plans of the Communist Party of China. In this regard, I would like to note that Russian-Chinese relations are developing as we planned in previous years. Everything is moving forward. Everything is evolving. We are reaching new frontiers. And, first of all, of course, we are talking about economic issues. We set ourselves the goal of reaching $200 billion in trade by 2024. Last year it was already $185 billion. There is every reason to believe that we will achieve our goals in terms of the level of trade turnover, perhaps even earlier than we planned. Our trade turnover is growing. It is important for both sides, but we also cooperate in the field of international relations. You, as the long-term Minister of Foreign Affairs of the People's Republic of China, know this very well. You have been and are still taking a direct part as a member of the Politburo of the CPC Central Committee. We are grateful to you and to all your colleagues, to the large team of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. From us, words of appreciation and gratitude to you for this joint work. International relations today are complex. They did not improve after the collapse of the bipolar system. On the contrary, they have even become more acute. In this regard, cooperation in the international arena between the People's Republic of China and the Russian Federation, as we have repeatedly stressed, is very important for stabilizing the international situation. We cooperate in all other areas, in the humanitarian sphere, in international organizations, among which, of course, the United Nations, the UN Security Council, of which we are permanent members. This is BRICS. This is the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. We have a lot of joint work. And of course, we are waiting for the President of the People's Republic of China to pay a visit to Russia. We agreed with him about this before. We understand that there is an internal political agenda. But we proceed from the fact that as all issues related to this agenda are resolved with the National People's Congress, which is scheduled by the Congress of the relevant deputies of China, where serious personnel issues should also be resolved. We proceed from the fact that we will implement our plans also through personal meetings, which will give an additional impetus to the development of our relations. Thank you. Dear President Putin, thank you very much for taking the time to meet with our delegation. First, let me convey to you the sincere greetings and best wishes from President Xi Jinping. At the end of last year, President Xi Jinping met with you via video conference. You comprehensively summarized the achievements of our relations, which outlined a grandiose plan for the further development of our relations. I also attended. You then said that the Russian side invited Mr. Wang Yi to visit Russia as soon as possible. Therefore, I visited Russia on time. This is precisely in order to comprehensively implement the agreements of our leaders in order to achieve great results in our cooperation in various fields. Against a backdrop of a very complex and volatile international situation, Sino-Russian relations have withstood pressure from the international community and are developing very steadily. Although the crisis constantly appears. But in crises there are opportunities. And opportunities turn into a crisis as well. This is a historical experience. And so we need to actively implement our efforts to respond to the crisis and opportunities to deepen our cooperation. We are also ready to emphasize that our relations are always not directed at third countries. And of course, they are not subject to pressure from third parties. Since we have a very strong foundation, both from the economy and politics and culture, we have a very rich experience. This is precisely because we together support multipolarity, as well as the democratization of international relations. This fully meets the spirit of the times and history. This is also in the interests of most countries. We are ready with the Russian side to sustain political determination, deepen political mutual trust, deepen strategic cooperation, comprehensively expand practical cooperation in order to play a large constructive role in ensuring the interests of our countries, as well as in promoting the development of the whole world. This is an introductory word. Now I am ready to hear your very important opinion. And also, I am ready to have a detailed exchange of views with you. Thank you.